starting now. All right, good.
So
Good.
I'll be honest. I don't really know how Clash works.
All right.
Oh, it's like Worlds. It's basically like a mini Worlds for everybody.
I've never done Worlds before, so that's not helpful.
My God.
So, uh, blue side picks. So what happens is, uh, at the beginning, right? Blue side bans one champion, then red side, then blue side, then red side, and they each get 3 bans like that.
Okay.
And then they pick like we do in draft phase until the third person on red side. And then both teams get 2 more bans, and then picks happen again. And it's that's how pick order works. And then it's just a tournament of 3 games.
But they give you a lot of information too before that about the team you're facing, like their win record, what champions they play, what champions they do in ranked, how strong they are in those champions. So you might look at it and say, like, this guy's got crazy mastery on Thresh, I'm banning Thresh. Like, normally you have to go to, like, op.gg or something, but they put it right in the game.
So these 3 tournaments, 3 matches that they're playing, do they have to stay as the same champs and same bans, or do they ban in...
No, it's a ladder bracket, simple elimination tournament. So there's 8 teams altogether that face off. The winner of each of these games goes on to the next one. So you got 8 whittles down to 4. 4
and you
whittles
ban
down
and
to
pick
2.
for every match, or
yes,
do you have to play
because you're
the same
against
game?
a totally new team. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
There's also a losers bracket. So even if you lose, well, basically no matter what, you're going to play 3 games. If you lose, you go on to fight other losers. And keyboard X, if you, I don't know if you've casted much before, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, QWERTY, will center you on the appropriate champion. So you can work your way through the whole team if you want. Guaranteed winner, if I remember correctly, Guaranteed was like, was he top or mid before? He was really good. Oh, and Batos was Swain. He was, the last time I casted, he did Swain for like 2 out of the 3 matches, and he was like first time Swain. And it was disgusting. He was very, very, very good. And Focal. Okay, yeah, this is usually what they play. Focal usually goes support. Honestly, if they did not do this to troll Proto, I'm kind of sad. But they have really good taste in Lulu skins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Proto is not a fan of that champion. It's really funny. He's just not a fan of cute things, I guess.
So
he
much fun.
He probably closetedly is. Like, he probably has, like, a big fluffy teddy bear on his bed, but, like, he'd never tell anyone.
If it was, like, a cute robot, he'd go for it.
Yeah,
it was like
you're
Wall-E
right.
or something.
Yeah, with, like, maybe, like, light-up eyes and, like, it laughs maniacally when you squeeze it.
Gotta have the right hook. Commencing stopwatch on... Excuse me, on not. Anybody else find that a little weird?
I don't know. Maybe, but he's probably taken Oh, he took biscuits.
Yeah, so a lot of survivability.
I feel like you'd want time warp with that.
Yeah.
Speed. Get you the hooks. But I don't know. That is a bit odd to me.
So here comes Graves for the flank. Excellent disengage. See him coming a mile away. Proto's having a thought. Gonna go mid. This should go I think this is first blood. No, she sees. How? Good prediction on her part. I don't know if Graves. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he can fight Graves
maybe.
here. Good ward, I think. They can keep an eye on Graves here. Oh, he's actually gonna go back. Wow, slow early start.
Yeah, 4 minutes and I'm at 340 actually. I know.
Yeah, I'm at 340 as well. I should speed up just to make sure. Okay, I am at 347, 348, 349.
I just speed up all the way, and then
Yeah,
eventually
basically when it
get to the
stops. Yeah.
present.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think both teams. Okay, so blue side just kind of has a sick, nasty team fight combo, right?
Yeah.
Like Maokai, Ori, Nautilus, Jinx, like that's insane, right?
Yep.
But I mean,
Oh, Graves looking for the flank here mid.
Red side has some good pick potential, so I think they are
Depends
gonna
if Red
want to split
keep
up a
someone
little
out.
bit.
Yeah, I think Graves is just going to have wasted a lot of time here. He's not going to get anything.
He's like 8 creeps down from Fids right now.
Um, yeah, and you're not getting a huge amount of AoE from Red, but you know they've got pretty good potential to run them down with Vayne. You've got hooks on Swain, and you can keep Vayne alive with Shen and Lulu pretty easily.
Yeah,
And even Fiddle's got a great
Choices
peel.
on. I don't even really see bad choices on either team here. I think it's they have pluses and minuses for each team comp, but I don't really. I wouldn't go like there's no champion here where I'm like, why the hell would you have picked that? Like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in terms of scaling, both teams go pretty hard into late game.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Shen being tanky, Vayne scaling, Jinx scaling, Ori and Maokai are always gonna be good. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just
If it goes, and I think it's going to go late. We're at over 5 minutes, and we don't have first blood. Gold count is very close. No real play around objectives yet. Dragon's still up.
yeah.
It's been a very cautious start from, I would say, everyone but Graves. Graves has been looking for a play. He's trying to make something happen, but it just hasn't worked out for him.
Yeah, I mean he's a couple camps down right now. So really not working out for him.
Lulu here taking a second to grab ward. I think that'll work out for her. That's a little risky, but Proto's right there. Scoop up some mana. Okay. Also,
interesting choice for the TP on Ori.
I was literally about to talk about TP. All right, so you've got 2 TP on blue side, and you know Ori taking mid, so you know she gets her lane pressure and I guess gank potential. But then Shen taking TP on top of his ult, so he's
What is Ori doing?
gonna have great map presence. Yeah, both Ori and they've just been all over red jungle, but they're not getting anything. It's kind of funny.
Kudos to Proto for being good at what he does, man. I mean, he's got almost twice the creeps of Graves. I used to know the rough gold, like this is for laning champions, but the rough gold amount that each creep was worth, roughly. I'm sure a more experienced player would be able to tell me that.
20 for
Oh yeah, mid lane.
Hi, mid lane.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, okay, that's the fiddle Swain combo right there.
That was
That's
they should be ashamed
disgusting.
of themselves for that.
Disgusting.
He probably beat herself a little bit on that one.
My god, the fiddle ults over the wall are always just
Yeah.
horrifying. Especially when it's like you just see your champ get fear and you're just like, alright, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, like, let me log out. I'll be back. Okay. So Graves has vision. I so much respect to Proto here for backing out. There's a lot of players that would have started that anyway. That would have been such a mistake. So now they don't know he's not on it. All right, and then they reset. Graves is going to try to sneak into the bush. They have to have seen that, though. No, they... Yeah, they have to have seen that. F1, F2, and F3 are vision controls, so you can watch from either team if you want.
Yeah. I honestly just use directed cam with all of them. I just let it go.
Do you play watch camera when you're playing?
Yeah.
Okay, I love free cam, but I think part of that is I'm always looking to land like an alt on Leo. So like that, I think that's where I take that up from, and especially early on when I didn't like. I would always try to use my ult at maximum range. Oh, that's probably a dead Lulu. Oh! Okay, that hook. Yeah, without that hook.
But that went on to the support for that kill.
So has anybody here ever had a support take a kill when you're ADC?
No.
Alright.
Just for that, I'm gonna crunch in your ear.
I always flawlessly get kills as the bot laner. I've never actually died as EDC, so you know.
Yeah.
I just perfect KDA all day. Can't relate. Alright, blue team with the Infernal. What's it next? The next one is I forgot to bring up the things. You know what I'm talking about? The timers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it irritates me that that's A, not on by default, and B, looks so ugly. Like that literally looks like something like a programmer just whipped up in an afternoon because why not?
Forgot to add it in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, so they closed the gold gap.
Yeah, it's 1-to-1. But I think in terms of like gold value with the dragon, blue team might be just even, or maybe even slightly ahead.
Hmm.
You know? Like, dragons are worth a lot, and they're constant buffs that don't take an item slot or run out. It's really good.
I'd love to see some data on it, but it's one of the things I always have such respect for with Proto when we play is his eye, keeping his eye on the dragon, and I feel like more often than not we win dragons even if we don't win the match when he's on the team.
Yeah, he's just a good jungler, which makes sense because he is flat.
Swain
I am not.
has to ult to get out. Here's Lulu. Lulu's probably too far up here. Oh, but Proto's here. She saw that coming. Bit of a whiff from Jinx.
The flash smite from the Proto gets it. Off the last tick of the ult. Nice.
Alright.
Respect.
So that could have gone pretty badly for Red, but they were able to respond quickly enough and pick up a plate on the way out. Why not?
No, not quite. But they are going to get the Rift Arrow? Yeah, they're going to try it.
Okay, Maokai knows they're here. He's going to react. And he could be such a bully here if he wants to. Like, he could poke. Shen wisely going way up to zone him off.
But there's no reason they shouldn't be able to get this.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. I need to... Alright. Hold on.
Okay, Shen decides he wants to rumble a little bit.
It's coming up, but he's going to be a little late to the party.
Oh, this could be good! Shen not really reacting. They get flash.
That could have been something more, but yeah.
Maokai gets so tanky. I don't know that they really would have gotten a kill there, but they do grab some HP and get flash.
Mm. Okay.
Lane is really neck and neck.
Which lane?
Bot.
Yeah. I mean...
Which I think plays in Vayne's favor.
I don't know. That's. I mean, Vayne scaling is really good, but Jinx is a hyper carry. You know? It's kind of works out for both of them.
So is he sort of...
Hey, Vayne.
Oh, Graves finally gets punished for coming into jungle again for nothing. There's nothing here. Oh! TP, what? Maokai coming down, but he's hilariously deep.
I mean, he's still.
Oh, he's still Maokai.
I am. Okay, Fiddle ult.
Ori's gonna limp out, and nobody wants to fight that Maokai.
Okay, good Fiddle ult turned that into a 2 for 2.
It could have been.
And
No, well, no. Technically, wait.
A 3 for 2 with Graves.
Yeah, it was a 3 for 2 with Graves.
Oh, and
Maokai teleport, Ori flash.
Alright, that's mid turret pretty easily.
Okay, so they got more kills and first turret after that. Worth.
That's worth for sure.
Yeah.
Very good.
We got a solid hit on the next turret too.
Bonk. So I don't know a whole lot about items next season, but one thing I hope they address, you know, as they've reduced the number of support items that are available. You know, Lulu's taking Targon because she's a mage, right? She's an enchanter, but she doesn't want to get hooked by not basically outranges her. So she's not going to take Spell Thieves, even though that's the enchanter item. She takes Targon. And I just feel like that's not terribly interesting. Like, not that I want to bring coin back, mind, all right? But just seeing enchanters take things like Targons is just weird to me.
Has a significant one-up because Vayne chose to get boots instead of finishing her Bork.
Boots, though, you control the pace, you know? You can walk out if you don't like a trade, you can walk in if you do.
And don't get me wrong, I used to rush boots, like that, but it's for that first item rush, it's just not always
finishing
worth
a whole
it.
item.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. Blue grabs.
A second dragon.
Second Drake. Proto, I think it's safe to say Proto has been absolutely power farming this whole game. He's had a couple of great ganks, but he's just relentlessly in jungle. Graves has been looking for something, but he spent a lot of time walking and not getting any value.
Yeah, I mean, Graves is like 20 creeps behind and 2 deaths. Proto's
There's
up 3
the
kills.
ults. Oh, glorious.
Oh yeah, this is Proto's game.
Gives it to the Pro, and he gives it to the Vayne. That's a good one.
I mean, power to Proto. He's good at what he does.
Yeah. He is currently sitting at 7 out of 8 kill participation.
And I mentioned this earlier, but he said he was very surprised. Normally they put a lot of effort into banning him out. And the first 3 bans I think they had, it was Garen, Caitlyn, and Rek'Sai. And so he was very surprised they didn't ban him out. So he picks one of his favorites, if not his current favorite, which is Fiddle. And so I think
now they're paying for it.
yeah, part of this is them just not respecting his picks.
I'm trying to think like who. So Garen, they were trying to block out the Shen, Vayne, and
correct. Yeah, reality you're a guaranteed winner. I must have. But Rek'Sai is a puzzle to me. I don't know who.
Yeah, he never plays Rek'Sai.
Because he's typically a jungle, and Proto is a very dedicated jungle. Sorry.
Right. I think it's just good that Proto got the one Fiddle game in now, because this game's looking alright for them, right? So if they can keep this momentum going, then he will not be allowed to play. No,
yeah, I guess the next team's gonna look at this. They're gonna say, "Oh my God, who let him play Fiddle?" That's not gonna happen again.
To be
Oh,
fair, like
there's the pickup mid. Okay.
his Warwick isn't bad. His Nocturne isn't bad. Like,
Oh, he's got a lot of
yeah.
hits.
Whereas like they ban your Leo, and we're like, okay, like.
Yeah. Graves again up here in the jungle. This time he's got some friends. Really wants this blue, and I think they're gonna let him have it.
Yeah, maybe if Swain was there to come down, Fiddle ults over the wall, but
Could have been, yeah, but it just didn't line up. Still, it's only blue.
yeah, I mean, 3 people for a blue buff is, you know, it's a bit of a commit.
And that's a good point too. Is they, like I was saying about Graves just wasting time. You know, but they chose to spend a lot just being there to pick up blue.
Okay, what's the button? I think it's X. Yes, it is. So, yeah, bots really farm even.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, tab X. Okay.
Yeah. Top is ahead just because it's yes, and then it's kind of jungle diff and mid gap in terms of gold.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, to be fair.
I mean, look, so again,
Close for gold.
Supports again. So you've got Lulu not. All right, you look at their kills. They both have 2 deaths. Not has an extra kill, but Lulu has like 5 freaking assists. She still has less gold earned. Oh yeah, barely.
Barely doesn't make it. Oh no, she's out.
She's out.
Oh, she's not out.
Nice
No, she is
splash.
not. That was a nice splash.
Damn. If they had coordinated that a little bit more, I think Proto could have gotten Nautilus there, but
Yeah, and then Vayne could have gotten the Ori.
But I don't know. It's still a 1-for-1, so it's not horrible.
And I don't know who got the Swain, but Vayne got that Ori, so that
Yeah,
was
that's
nice.
true.
Jinx with no kills at all. Ori with 2 has the highest number of kills on her team. Let's see if we get spicy with this dragon. Graves wants a race. 1v3.
Yeah.
Oh my
Who got
gosh.
Got
Jinx
the
with the
Jinx.
snipe.
Blue just
After all that effort from Graves.
after
Not looking good for red. Oh, here comes Swain. Swain should... questionable,
Oh,
guaranteed.
Swain.
Why? No!
Swain or Shen, I think dodged. Yeah, he could have.
Questionable from Shen there. Did he need to really push that hard?
Yeah, probably not.
That was a 4-for-4, but blue got the dragon.
Yeah. So
And blue pulls ahead for gold.
Wow.
Blue
Blue's up 3 dragons.
This brings up soul for them. 22 minutes.
Uh-oh. Okay. So, throwback to the beginning of this game when we were talking about how good Proto was at Dragon.
I know, and he's got his favorite champion, and it's like, what's happening?
He's currently the lead. Oh, no. Ori has 1 more kill than him, but still.
Yeah.
Like, he's participating in other ways.
Yeah, that was quite the explosion for kills. Ori picked up a lot of that. She's going to be walking back to lane pretty happy. Lulu with a bit of a roam here. And,
I'm appreciating watching a higher level game is the creep counts. I am an embarrassment for creeps. Like, we're 23 minutes in and Jinx almost has 200 creeps. Like, I am definitely, yeah, I need to work on my farm.
Odd positioning from both teams right now. It looks like Lulu's returning bot, although Blue it has called a lane swap, but then Nautilus is mid? I don't...
So Vayne just molested Maokai.
Yeah, Vayne's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you say you're sending your tank bot?
That was hilarious.
I mean, the whole
Yeah,
point in this situation is their lane's pushed. May as well
tank up under a turret, I guess, but he had to back off, and that will cost them turret. So really bad macro on their part, I think. But they're going to do very well top here. 4 top?
Oh yeah, Shen's
I
down.
needed 3 ultimates for that.
That was a little extra.
Very curious to see how Red responds to this.
Zane is getting a whole bunch of bot farm and heads straight for that turret. That's how they're responding.
She's going, well, she picked up the first turret, right? And she's just moving on to the second one. Here comes Maokai back. Here's Proto for backup. Look at the damage. Quarter health. Okay, and here comes... Oh, nice. And he just got in behind him, just enough to fear him away from the turret. And zone him away, and... Yeah, he died. He's just trying to get some damage, maybe? And that could be a second turret here. Oh, Blue's massively reacting to this.
Yeah, Maokai gave him enough time.
Yeah, enough time to save the turret.
Top
But not
turret's
enough
looking
time to
pretty
save
low.
mid turret.
Yeah.
No, that
Huge
pressure is
gains from
yeah.
Red here.
It was a good swing back.
Can't even point to like a particular team fight. That was just pretty good macro, I think, on their part. They were in the right place at the right time.
Alright, but things are coming out. Dragon in 90 seconds.
This will be
Soul.
interesting. They have to recognize it's Soul.
Yeah, it's
Gold
gonna
is
be...
so close.
If they get Soul at 26 minutes into the game, that will be hard to come back from.
Absolutely.
You know.
Proto backing. He's gonna buy up, I'm sure. He had Zanya's, he just bought Leandri's. Zanya's, that's kind of surprising. That seems early to get that.
In?
It's a great item on Fiddle, but it does seem a bit early. So Red is clustering up to defend this. Blue maybe looking to push out mid first. Somebody put a ward in the bush. Oh! Quick pick on Graves. Excellent engage.
Double AoE ult. Let's see it.
Oh,
making board.
that is so good for Red.
There it is.
Shen going in too deep.
Again.
He
Yeah.
gets out. He gets out.
Yeah, he's fine. But probably taking some poke there he didn't need to. And okay, Ori's, that's a little, yeah, I don't know what she's gonna get on that, but that's huge. Dragon for Red, denies soul. Unless they go for the snipe. Jinx is here, her ult's down. Trying to get vision.
Wait,
Oh, they got it.
Soul for another 5 minutes. That's good.
Yeah.
And now there's a 2k gold difference. That's nice. Really interesting though that it's only a 2k gold difference given the 7 kills difference. Like I would have intuitively thought that would be more of a gold difference.
Wow, Ori way too far up here. Actually flashes for this, wants the kill. Here comes Maokai to deny.
That was a wasted Lulu ult.
Yeah, I've been there. Part of the strategy with Lulu ult is you know you're gonna get flamed if you don't ult and somebody dies. And in the current game, champions can melt so fast.
I mean, to be fair, that does not seem to be a long cooldown. So, like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh my gosh. Just under a minute according to my tooltip.
Whew. Yeah. That is. You can just spam that shit.
Yeah. That's just about long enough
Jinx's
to use it
game.
twice in a fight.
What?
Or
Fun
Graves
fact.
for that matter.
A fun fact, don't buy Grievous Wounds against Lulu ult, because it doesn't matter.
Oh really?
Yeah, it doesn't count as healing, it counts as adding bonus health, which doesn't get reduced by Grievous Wounds, so even if you have it on her, will give you the
You know
same much. Yeah.
Blue's collapsing, but thanks to some great ward placement, it doesn't matter.
Gotta love wards.
Bye, a
Ori,
ward.
a little.
Stop a gank,
Okay,
save a
Ori,
life.
Yeah. Wow, Crender's always fun to watch stream. He's Angry Lawn Gnome, I think, is his main. Last I saw him, he's around flat, I think.
It's recalling.
The next thing is... Alright, they're pinging Dragon in 2 minutes again. It is Soul. So, Shen's
Alright.
pushing out bot for that, but they're probably going to be able to push it back by that time. Got a missing ping on the Baron pit from Blue? What?
One thing I feel really bad for Proto 4, his ADC has the lowest vision score in the game. I don't know if that's ever happened to him before.
Oh no. Has that ever happened to you? Once or twice, maybe?
Wow, red hitting this really quickly. Blue doesn't even see it coming. I think now they're...
Yeah, they were just clearing wards, though. They don't actually know until that far sight went
Oh
down.
my gosh. Yeah, they give up. But what? Oh, no. I thought Blue was going to start it.
No.
That would have been a mistake.
Icy take. Now Shen and Ori trading blows on bot.
And
Prepping for
here
another dragon.
comes Soul. All right, baby.
Alright, we got Fid's back at base, but he's on his way down.
44 seconds. Plenty of time to walk back. He went back for a reset. Bye. That's smart.
How do I see how many seconds until Cloud Drake shows up?
Okay, this is really annoying. Reddit, oh my gosh, Riot. On the bottom left, there's a little box, and there's an icon
Yeah?
with an eye. Click on it and turn on one of the missing things that's not scoreboard. I forget what it's called.
I turned scoreboard on too. That makes me happier.
Yeah,
Thank you!
and then it'll appear over the map.
Mhm.
But you see what I mean about like how hacky and stupid it looks?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
someone made it in
for sure.
Excel.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, big. All 5 members everywhere. Graves kind of caught out.
Whoa! Yeah, Graves
Oh.
out, Ori out.
Oh.
What? Proto going down
Red
to
jungler dead.
Graves. Oh, that's
Man popping
really
off.
bad. And
Yeah, but
Shen
look
goes
at-
down before he can ult out. So Red wins the
popping
fight
off.
by Dragon,
Yeah, I don't think they can risk it with.
and nothing happens.
They can't
Yeah.
risk it with Graves smite.
No.
If Graves goes
But
on,
Graves
it
can't
gets
start it
tied.
either because they're outnumbered.
Right, but neither of them want it back. Because that's
Oh my
the fight
gosh.
too. Oh no.
He is gonna start it.
We're going for it. What do
I'm
we have?
stunned they didn't. Oh, here we go, Vayne.
Oh, and
Oh, beautiful from Vayne.
Aspire to be this
The
vain.
ace.
Someday I will be as cool as
That was really
Dragon.
amazing.
That was an
And
expertly done.
huge. Deny Soul.
Well fucking done to Vayne.
Wow. And of course Vayne gets wit's end, because the only threat on their team is Orianna.
Okay.
We got
Warding
some
from
more.
Red says they're eyeing Baron again. And Blue kind of hobbled around mid. What? There's nothing for
them to get around here? Are they reacting to Shen? Now they're starting to pull up towards Baron. Lulu, clear it. Clear the far side ward, Lulu. Do they not know Baron's warded?
I mean, okay. Oh no.
They can see
Goodbye,
it.
Vayne.
They can see it. Rip.
That's 500 shutdown gold onto Graves, which is not good.
Graves. He's only got 3 kills, but looking so good this game. They go in on Lulu. Lulu shields. Oh, Proto from behind. Oh no, not Proto! Okay, quick Lulu wall. Jinx ult misses!
Still fucking. Oh, lasagnas. Let's see it.
Okay, and flash
out.
out. So he's good. And they all disengage and reset. Nice.
There it is.
Lost his vein.
This has been such a close game, and so much of this has just been about not even like the crazy fight, but like just canceling each other out. It's like, oh, you thought you were gonna do Baron? Nope, we just had like a little fracas. Somebody died. Now no Baron. Looking like a dead Shen.
Yep.
Okay, ult. That seems pretty extra. And meanwhile,
Well, 4 people bought. Let's just take drag or fucking Baron.
yeah.
That works. What the hell?
Oh
And
man.
they're shredding it.
And you talk about like over-committing. So like I was saying, Maokai had no need to ult in the bot lane, but like being aware in that situation of what you're showing. Like you're showing 4 bot, they just go. The enemy team just goes straight Baron. You know, they didn't need to commit 4 people there, and if they had 4 people in bot, they didn't need to have 4 people in that fight.
I'll be right back. No one dies screaming without me.
I honestly forget how long that lasts. So, I don't know if it'll be up. But as of right now, Blue has control of the Dragon Pet. And that is not good.
For Scuttle?
I'm just saying things, okay? Listen.
Dude, that's all a caster does.
Sorry.
I watch a lot of Age of Empires casting lately. Viper, I think, is basically the #1 player in the world, and he streams a lot, and T90 does streaming and so forth, and it's just hilarious watching because like the beginning of every Age of Empires game is so freaking boring because everybody's like building houses and shit, and just like waiting until they can get an army, and just watching how people fill that like empty space is hilarious. Like you could talk about the meta, you could talk about like the players' personal lives, you know, like just stall.
Well, let's see. Dragon and 10. Everybody's bot again. Red side minions are pushing top, but not strongly enough that anybody needs to go for it. They're not threatening turrets or something.
Yeah, this is gonna be such an interesting fight. Oh my gosh.
Overly dramatic, but I think this may well decide
Yeah!
the game. Like, it's worth noting.
Blue
Red still has
really.
Baron.
Oh, and they pull out Dragon. Yeah, Blue needs this so badly, but the Dragon's
Shen?
positioning really
Okay.
good. Shen again playing the distractor.
Jungler instantly. Oh.
Oh.
Jinx Rockets kind of screwed everybody there.
Yep, but
Right,
still,
but
Red
dang.
was healthy enough to take it all back. Was it all just a bait? Were they looking for the team fight the whole time? I mean, they pick up Dragon on the end.
Yeah.
Blood Vein, there was a moment where like everyone was low and Dragon was low, and she went in on the team and she didn't finish off the dragon. And I don't know
Yeah.
if I would have had because she did not go for the dragon. She turned on the team and she picked up a triple.
You can
Like,
always come back for the dragon. It's not going
Yeah.
anywhere. It's a good read from her part. Good macro. And
yeah, I want to be. I
here's
want to
an
be
hand.
the same when I grow up. Someday.
Alright, alright. We should see if we can get an interview afterwards.
Is this... No, they're not enough right now.
But again, this whole match has just been such a light touch from everybody. You know, hit and run. Not looking for that huge game-ending play. With the exception of Graves, who is apparently playing a different game from everybody else. It's just been looking for those crazy plays and not finding them. Red still with their only lost their outermost turrets. And 3 Cloud Dragons for red.
Yeah, so...
Lulu ult now is a less than 40-second cooldown on Lulu ult.
Dwayne R on a minute cooldown. Fiddlesticks R is 27 seconds.
Oh my gosh!
This effect lasts for 5 seconds, dealing up to 1,625 damage. 27-second cooldown.
Oh my god. He doesn't even have that much CDR. Like, that's just a side effect of him being him.
That's just... has 3 cloud souls, yeah.
Oh yeah, Proto doesn't want to go. He's not gonna go in there. Smart. Oh my gosh. So Lulu has been spending some time roaming the map, which is easy to do with her W. You know, you can self-cast and you get mobility. So Proto's vision score is always amazing when he plays Fiddle. It's sort of part of the champion. Lulu has higher vision score than Proto at 96. She has almost 100 vision score.
That's a...
So, Ix, you were saying earlier, like, I want to be this Vayne when I grow up. I want to be this Lulu. I want 100 vision score.
But you know, it's really paid off. It
Yeah.
really has. There's been a lot of clutch moments where having that extra visibility has really made a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So for every penny she put into those control wards, it's paid off.
Absolutely. And you look at Graves, not even
How do you see vision score?
halfway. It's on the score tab.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, right next to the other vision.
Yep. Yeah, they don't even compare. Wow. But even Vayne is 45. I mean,
Yep. She's higher than over half their team, the enemy team. And that's like, to me, especially if you're losing, like, that's the place to put your resources. Like, everybody's wards are on the same cooldown. Just, like, get them out there. And as you're forced back to your base, you have a smaller and smaller piece of the map you have responsibility for. Just get those wards out there and try to pick that unfair fight.
because honestly, it really does come down when you're on your back heel. Like, it really does come down to getting those picks, because you can't survive a team fight. So you have to pick off those people that are in bad positioning, that are taking that monster camp they probably shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. So, I also want to point out, Ix, because you've been talking about farming. Take a look at the ADC's farm.
180
What? What are you looking at?
minion kills.
Oh, 380. I thought you said 180.
No,
Yeah.
380 minion kills on Jinx. Yeah, most games I'll be right around, like, a good game for me is like 150.
Okay.
That's a really good game for me.
So, obviously Vayne doing really well, but, like, Jinx far and above his...
And I mean, and it's showing in the items. Look at both of them. They're both full build. Well, actually, Vayne isn't even full build yet.
Yeah, not quite.
Still be a...
Vayne has no crit. She's just all on hit.
Huh. Blue wants this. So this is the fight for soul, and Blue is here. Red is splitting. Shen's got to be eyeing TP.
Yeah, they got it. They got it. They got it.
they've
Right.
got
Oh my gosh.
From 3 to 0 to fucking getting soul red side.
And Vayne just molesting everyone. Oh my god.
Did they get a single kill?
No, they didn't. G fucking G.
Oh my gosh.
Soul and Ace. Man.
Bait of a lifetime from Shen, just staying in lane,
Surrender.
knowing he had
There it
TP.
is.
Surrender,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
in a,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
in a Clash game, surrender, no.
And there it is.
Wow.
What a time that
Man.
was. It was looking a bit sketchy.
It was looking a bit sketchy, but it's the slow pressure coming back and some excellent team fights and quality plays from that Vayne, you'd say, right, X?
That Vayne, I also just got a message that says your group has been disbanded while we perform server maintenance. I hope that's not showing up on Proto screen.
Yeah.
No, that Vayne was hashtag life goals. I feel like I learned a lot from her. She did super, super well. I really liked her mobility. She definitely orb walks, which I am shit at. Which is apparently something I need to get better at.
Mm.
So, looks like I'm going to have to reload League. Talk about orb walking.
So, orb walking is basically, it's been a while since I did some research on it. It's shooting and moving at the same time.
Okay, so micro controls.
Yeah. Yes. But it's like it's the microest of the micro that you can do.
Do you use shift for that, like attack nearest, or?
It's done with attack nearest, yeah.
Okay.
So it's also done with and again, I don't want to preach because I could be hilariously wrong.
Don't worry, this is on YouTube, so.
Yeah. I think it literally is. It's attack nearest. So for a while I was using attack nearest, and I got yelled at, and I was supposed to use manually click for last hitting. So
Huh.
it's kind of like some people say last hits, but for orb walking, it's done with attack nearest. So
Okay.
again, I could be wrong, but.
So I logged out and then back in again, so I'm able to see, go to Proto's profile and take a look at post-match here, and at champion gold for him, for this was really, they were ahead almost all game. Couple points dipped below. Definitely some surges and back and forth, but yeah, not a whole lot extra to talk about there, I guess. So, GG.
GG.